Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to the vlog. I'm gonna bring you along for the ride. We're gonna have a good time tonight. We're hitting arms, so it's always a banger when it comes to training arms, especially with someone that is 5 times my size. And I've been out of the game for a while, but that's no excuse. I'm not making any excuses. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna bring you along. Cool. See you now.
I'ma go get it, they waiting for blessings. I've been taking L's and I lost they lessons. They get the money, I got an obsession. If trap is a sport, then it'll be my profession.
What's going on, fam? So today, we're joined by Josh and Jess. We're hitting a biceps and a tricep session today, and it's gonna be good. It's just gonna be footage of us gymming, full stop, nothing else happening, no talking, just straight workout.
Coming in second, they all throwing shots, but out in my direction. Heard you moving wrong, then we making corrections. Ride the link while we texting. I know you want some affection. I told God I need something better than blessing. Owning my gifts, time to open the present. No credit, all cash, straight president. Said she wanna fuck, tell her meet me at my residence. Body to beat them, getting rid of evidence. I'ma go get it, they waiting for blessings. I've been taking L's and I lost they lessons. They get the money, I got an obsession. If trap is a sport, then it'll be my profession. Tell you the truth, I don't got no confessions. I don't know why lately I feel aggression. I'ma go get it, ain't waiting for blessings. I keep taking L's, then I lost they lessons. Now lost they lessons. Cause don't be scamming it only work if your bank account checkings. Once you get a certain level of knowledge, just try to use your mind as a weapon. And I don't wanna take my daughter to the doctor, they try and give her shots and injections. Go ahead, go switch this shot, get rejected. Heard they challenge me, well I accept it. You kept a dragging the whole situation, I told you that you should've left it. And my flow is so sick, if you listen to this, that mean you probably infected. Hit me for the drugs, you know I'm connected. He ain't riding well, you just expected. Kill my brother, but he'll be resurrected. She say she in love, I guess that's what the sex did. Hit my phone, right away we be sexting. And my brother crossed me, yeah, that was unexpected.
She like, Rambo, where'd you get your weed from?
Bitch, stop asking me questions. Taking L's, then I lost they lessons. Can't wait to see Brown, I got so many questions. And I know I'ma get where I'm destined. I swore this nigga was savage before he got hit with the Western. Before this shit showed me affection. You be failing, you ain't learn your lesson. I'ma go get it, they waiting for blessings. I've been taking L's and I lost they lessons. They get the money, I got an obsession. If trap is a sport, then it'll be my profession. Tell you the truth, I don't got no confessions. I don't know why lately I feel aggression. I'ma go get it, they waiting for blessings. I keep taking L's, then I lost they lessons.
Alright, so we just finished. Check the mics on. always forget. So we just finished a workout. Myself, Josh, and Jess. We did a hectic arm session. I haven't done an arm session like this in so long, but I had the trainer Josh take us through it. So what will we focus on today?
Me and my limited knowledge. Superset everything. Tons of drop sets as well. I think we worked out for 45 minutes, an hour, which is enough time to do arms. I think we did 4 exercises, try 4 by, machine and a lot of free weight. It was a good workout. It was a good one.
Pretty much focused a lot on contractions, squeezing the muscles. I'm gonna end the video tomorrow. Got a little bit of a fun Q&A for Josh planned. It's gonna be
I'm not allowed to know the questions.
It's gonna be a pretty interesting ending
tomorrow.
to the video. But I'll check you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, it's the next day and I am joined by Josh. We've got our Steri Sumpies with us. This is pretty much gonna be just a quick disclaimer. The video from here on out is very, very blurry. It gets focused here and there, but majority of the time it's super blurry because the camera just wouldn't focus. It would focus on the background, but not on us. But I still want to keep this in because I want to keep it as authentic as possible. So enjoy the rest of the video. If you're busy with something, leave it on in the background as a podcast, and then enjoy the Q&A. This is pretty much going to be like a segment called Getting to Know Josh in a way, because I'm going to be asking him a couple questions that you guys submitted. I chose the top ones and the ones that would interest you guys the most, I guess. But yeah.
I'm nervous.
Number one, first thing, Josh likes Stary Stumpies.
Stary's life, dude. I love these things.
So we were supposed to go for a dip. Josh has already gotten one for his vlog, which I'm going to link his channel in the description box below so you can check it out. It should come out
in 2 weeks. Week after next.
2 weeks time.
Yeah.
Great. But yeah, we're going to start firing the questions straight away. First one from the man himself, Kanan.
This is gonna be such a bad question.
We got to start out with a funny, bad funny question. Kanan asks, why aren't you as strong as him?
Oh, you bitch! I knew you was gonna do that. I knew he was gonna ask me something like that. Because he's 5'9", which he thinks is like the perfect height to be strong at. So I'm 6'2", and he's 5'9", so that's always our debate. And he's a rugby player. He was a professional rugby player, so like I can't really compete with that, can I?
Well,
oh, what a bugger! I knew it was gonna be something like that. I'm like so on the spot now. Yeah, I'm gonna say those two things. He's a 5'9" rugby player that like, yeah. There's a whole bunch of other things as well. Like when we prepped for the show and everything, he prepped with us, and he's so good at like just consuming food and just lifting heavy all the time. He's 130 kilos now. He's just a big boy.
I hated that you said that.
He's a solid boy. So
He's huge.
yeah,
He's
all
definitely
respect to him. Yeah.
yeah, if you guys haven't met Kanan yet, but if you do watch Josh's vlog, he's a very, very big guy.
Yeah, he's a big human. He's
Big
just
human.
British.
Yeah.
So he likes like pork bangers, and like there's this meal that they eat that's meat fried in blood. It's called black pudding. It's not pudding, but they call it pudding. I think I don't understand that. Yeah. So in an episode soon, we're gonna make black pudding and try it for the first time. Apparently, it's incredible. But
Wait, ooh,
yeah,
black pudding.
we'll try it.
We'll try
Down.
it. I mean, yeah, why not? Alrighty, now we're gonna get on to the more serious questions. What's your biggest life hack in terms of personal growth and success, etc.?
Damn, that's a good question. Like a life hack? So I'd like determine a life hack as something that like you wouldn't expect to work, but it does, you know, like something small you can do.
Yeah.
Because everyone's always like, wake up earlier, or like, you know, exercise every day, which you should, it is good. But a life hack, there's a few. So one, as a kid I used to read a lot, and then I got really lazy, and so I stopped reading. And I find that if I read, even if it's like 5 pages, because I read slow. I read slow.
I think we're both on that page.
Yeah, I do. But even if it's like 5 pages, just reading something in the day, it kind of like, it gives me something to tick off, because my days fluctuate quite a lot from like being really busy to being really free. It gives me something to tick off to be like, that I did today, and I just make sure that I read something that's informative. So I do a lot of highlighting and underlining when I read, otherwise I don't pay enough attention. So that's a good life hack. There's this app, I think called Calm, that a friend of mine, Mitch, in the States sent to me, that's really good. And they do like little meditation courses, little Q&As, little like self-focus thing. It's really good. That's a little nice hack. Another hack, the dip this morning was good. The dip or a cold shower or something like that. Yes.
Yeah.
Usually what I do, because I'm not like, I'm quite soft compared to people that are like, I dip every morning, but like I take a hot shower and then like slowly work my way by turning the hot water down to get as cold as I can, and just focus on like counting through how long I can stand under like freezing cold water in the shower. Little things like that, dude, that just like, I don't know, I think it's all a mental game. I think little things like that just make me like, oh, I did it, you know, that just like makes me feel better about being me.
I mean, I've never done that where I go into a hot shower and then start turning it down, getting it cold.
Yeah, I try to get it as cold as possible.
Usually it's the opposite way. You wait for the water to warm up.
Exactly, and then you jump in. Yeah, so kind of like reverse it. Also, what has helped me a lot, a life hack. I'm obsessed with dogs, and we started doing work with tears. That's the cap that we're rocking now, but started doing work with tears. And when I have like a few days in a row that are quite like stressful, or I feel anxious, or like I'm struggling emotionally, my go-to is just jump in the car and just drive out to the animal shelter and just spend like 2-3 hours around the dogs and helping out. Not to make me look good, and it sounds like it's an unselfish deed, but I guess there is a selfish side to it, in that like it helps me so much to get me out of my head and get me not thinking about me.
It's like taking a little break from life.
Exactly. And it's also like, it's just 2-3 hours of not going me, like what is my problem, what's stressing me, why am I freaking out, why am I this me all the time. It gets me thinking about something that, has a better purpose in the day than just me sitting around thinking of me. So that's also a great life hack. Just do that. 1, dogs, and 2, just doing a good deed. Kind of gets you out of your head. Get a puppy. That's number 1 life hack. Get a puppy. I so badly want a dog.
Great. Question number 2 for Josh. How long have you been training for, and what motivates you to go for it day after day? Because I know that you've been training for a long time. I think you started out with swimming.
Yeah, I did. So I swam very competitively until I was 16. And I stopped swimming. I can break it down into like, I stopped swimming because I swam nationals. I got offered a scholarship to swim for the Olympics, and my family were leaving the town that I was swimming in, and I turned it down, which sounds crazy, and to this day it's a little bit weird that I did that. But the reason I did that was because I swam my nationals and I placed 3rd and 5th overall in like my events, and I just had a really bad attitude, and I was just like not stoked that I didn't win, because swimming was everything to me. So yeah, that was just my thing, and then kind of stopped that when I was 16, and I got into weight training 2 years later when I was about 18. When I was about 18, my dad is a really, really, really big man, and so he got me into weightlifting, and I love it so much. So I've been training for 5-6 years properly.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd give it that
5-6
amount of
years
time.
is a long time.
It is.
Training. Monday to Friday, 5-6 days a week.
Dude, it's so much time in the gym. Like sometimes I look back and I'm like hours. But it's so worth it. And I know that like different people have different goals and different things motivate them. What motivated me? It's a good question, because I don't really have like one thing. This is okay. One thing that does motivate me is a lot of the friends in my friend circle are like, they do really, really impressive physical things, like Choppy that ran 13 peaks, or like Ryan that's literally about to break a 2,000-pound total in like powerlifting.
He's a powerlifter.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So he's doing a bench, squat, and deadlift, and the total weight over the 3 is going to equal 1,000 kilos. I hope I'm doing this justice and not like butchering what he's trying to do, but it's incredible. So a lot of the friends that I have do really, really impressive physical feats, and that's motivating for me, because like they're so informative. They know like Carl and Jen and all of them as well, like they know exactly how to eat, how to train, how to sleep, when to wake up, when to not, when to this, like everything's so like regimed, and they're so happy doing it as well, that you realize that you can really base a lifestyle around just doing something that you really thoroughly enjoy. And then obviously when you start seeing results, it becomes even better. You start seeing the
100%.
result that you want. So yeah,
Okay.
always just wanted to be big.
Yeah, like 5 times my size. I said it like at the beginning of the vlog. I was like, Josh is gonna kill me in the gym. He's like 5 times bigger than me, and I haven't been training. But that's no excuse. We're still gonna get it.
Doesn't matter, dude. Or like, I mean, Kanan's a great example in asking that flippant question of like, Kanan's a lot bigger than I am, Ryan's a lot bigger than I am. Just put people. You want to hang around people that are good at what it is you're trying to get good at.
Exactly. It's like everyone motivates each other.
Exactly. I was a super skinny kid, so that was like my motivation. Was like, hey, let me get big or bigger, and be able to like defend myself and look after myself. And all my friends kind of came from the same headspace, so we all just extremely insecure, emotional people that hang out in gyms. That's what we do.
I used to be that
Honesty.
kid. Until my back fucked up. But we're still learning
It's
it.
fine, we work around it.
We work
Yeah.
around it, exactly. And the final question, what would you be doing if you weren't acting? And what are you doing right now when you're not on set or anything like that?
It's a good question, because I've been thinking about this a lot for the past like 2-3 weeks. Like, what would I be doing if I wasn't acting? Well, I'm not acting a lot of the time. It's still something that I'm trying to achieve. You know, it's still a career that I'm trying to build. It's something that I want to be very good at. When I'm not acting, so I started a content creation company. So we do a lot of photography, videography, podcasting,
Morada
vlogging,
Studios.
stuff like that. There we go,
Yep.
shout out. And that's been so much fun. It just gives me a chance to understand the other side of my industry, like, you know, the filming and the creation and the editing and the post-production and like
The behind the scenes.
there we go.
works,
I've
all
got
that.
so much respect for like crews and producers and directors and like even gaffers and the lighting dudes and the focus pullers and like incredible people. So you see what they do on a set, and it's such a great side of the industry to learn. So, you know, learning that, I touch like 2% of what it is that they do, but you know, by vlogging and podcasting and filming and like doing all the stuff that we do, you know, it gives you a little bit of a touch on that. So I do a lot of that. And then I take on a lot of clients doing content creation and like online marketing and stuff for them. We ran the podcast for last year that we got to get up and going again. We ran story time. That was a lot of fun. It was just a chance for guests and friends to come on and just tell like crazy stories of like the shit they've
I think
got
it
up
helped
to.
a lot of people, especially during lockdown.
Exactly. It gave again, you know, you can get your mind off yourself, you know, and do something else. And then we just started the vlog as well. There's a lot of stuff.
And if you weren't acting, what like career path would you be in at the moment? What do you think?
If I wasn't acting, dude, I'd probably still be doing something in the industry. I'd like to think. Being like a creative director would be sick, whether it's for like TV commercial or for movies or for whatever. Creative directing is sick because you've got such a cool group of people with like different skills and talents and passions, and everyone comes together to make one project, and I love that. So still something in industry for sure. And I actually learned that about myself recently, that I was like, God forbid I ever have to stop acting, I'd still want to be in the industry, which is quite a freeing feeling, because you know it's not just like, you know, I'm only here because money or fame or whatever. Like,
I think like both of us, we love collaborating and meeting new people every single day.
Yes.
And that's what brings me joy, meeting new people, creating content, I don't know, just being creative in general.
Yeah, it's cool, dude. I've a passion for storytelling and for emotion and for like how we operate and interact as humans. I find it incredibly, you know, like one entertaining, but also like informative. You know, there's something very special to it. You know, so whether that comes through in the path of acting, which in my opinion is one of the most amazing ways to, you know, achieve and, you know,
definitely
to kind of do that, but as long as I could be as close to it as possible, you know, then I guess I'd be a happy man.
Yeah,
you know? So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. You guys got to know a little bit of Josh, the side that you don't see when he's in the kissing booth or on Lioness. But if you haven't watched the movie or the series, give it a watch. It's on Netflix and it's on Showmax. Lioness.
Yeah. So Lioness was more of a South African throughout Africa kind of thing. So it's on Showmax and at all those streaming platforms, and then Kissing Booth we did Netflix.
Yeah, and the third one is coming out on the 11th of August.
11th of August.
It's gonna be sick.
It's gonna be cool.
But thanks so much, Josh.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's gonna be the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Had a workout, questions with Josh, getting to know him a little better, and I'll see you in next week's vlog.
Sweet.
Perfect. Shot.